Tell us about this loophole that you say that Planned Parenthood is trying to slip through in order to say that everything that they're doing is above board.
Sure. So currently in federal law, the law states that you can collect any sort of reimbursable costs. So as long as it fits under the criteria of collection, preservation, storage, transport, shipping, those sorts of things. And so what Planned Parenthood is doing is they are essentially saying, well, we're going to charge $200 per specimen, baby. And then we're going to, as long as we, code it under these these correct terms, then the law says that what we're doing is completely legal. But the reality is that there are no additional costs when you are doing fetal tissue research except for a shipping cost, and we're talking about maybe $5 to $10 per baby, not $200.
Yeah, I thought that was incredibly weird, especially Dr. Nucatola and then Mary Gatter in the second video, especially Gatter, when she was saying, well, I don't want to lowball you. And I've never heard anyone talk that way about a handling fee before, or a shipping fee, as you were saying, which would be $5 to $10. Say, well, I don't want to lowball it. It should have been a set fee that they would have known. That was sort of the first giveaway. Did you think that was a huge admission in those videos when you saw them?
Absolutely, because it should be, well, let me get back to you on the cost of shipping. It shouldn't be more than $20. I mean, that should be the standard answer. But, negotiating, haggling on price, that just tells you that they are blowing through this loophole in the law. And that's what I tell people. If there is a loophole in a law that references something that Planned Parenthood is a part of, they will blow right through it. And that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing with this.
And I mean, the Houston clinic, as we were talking about earlier, the six-story Houston clinic, $120,000 a month. There was another clinic that David Daleiden was mentioning that brought in about $100,000 a month. Because, in which we're going to get to in a minute, because you have been in that environment, I mean, it seems as though that's a pretty lucrative side business sort of that they have going on, is selling off what they're removing in these different clinics. I mean, how prevalent was it when you were involved in Planned Parenthood?
Well, we participated in this research for several years when I was there. I left in 2009, but definitely 2007 to 2009, we were participating in this research. And we were receiving $200 per baby that we sent. Now, the $120,000 comes from my testimony yesterday in the Texas Senate. And basically, I was being really conservative. So
right.
I was saying, look, if we got $100 per baby, and the abortion quota at that particular Planned Parenthood in Houston is 75 abortions every day, 6 days a week. So let's just be conservative and say that they have 50 women consenting for this research. They get $100 per baby instead of $200. That is $120,000 a month if you multiply that out.
Wow, that's a lot of Lamborghinis. Someone remarked yesterday, that's about a Lamborghini a month. Even though Dr. Gatter was sort of joking about it, that's about a Lamborghini a month. And you were at the Houston facility, correct?
Yes, I worked for that affiliate. I worked in several different locations that were all part of the Houston affiliate.
Wow, wow. How did you go, because you are now a pro-life advocate, and a lot of the things, like for instance your testimony before the Texas Senate committee yesterday, a lot of people have learned some of the practices of Planned Parenthood because you have spoken out about them. What ultimately, because you worked as, and I want to make sure that I have this right, I don't want to just ask you this question outright, but did you work in the harvesting of this as well?
Yes, I did. I was a clinic director, and the clinic where I was, we did participate in fetal tissue research and harvesting.